Hey there, are you an overwhelmed bookkeeper or accountant looking to put at least 10 hours back into your work week? Well, this video is for you, girlfriend. We're going to show you how a maxed out referral based bookkeeper reclaimed time through systems and delegations. And I can't wait to share this with you. We look forward to seeing you on the other side. Hey there, my name is Ingafay, and I am a mechanical engineer turned business strategist that are working with accountants and bookkeepers to really help them maximize the time that they already have. And I'm just super excited to share with you how I am working to help a maxed out referral-based bookkeeper reclaim her time with through systems and delegations. And we're going to get right into this. Okay, so let's do this, shall we? So let's talk about how do accountants save time? Well, first and foremost, one of the things that I have learned through my market research with working with this awesome group of folks is they are really all about referral-based marketing or really referral-based relationships. It was just amazing to me through the research that I found is that 58% of their business comes from referrals. And knowing that the majority of these folks are typically introverted, I am not surprised at all. They have a very tight-knit community that really allows them to support one another in times of need. So if one person is needing help with a particular client, they refer each other. If someone needs a bookkeeper, they refer the bookkeeper. It's really just all about helping each other out and building profitable businesses together, which I just absolutely love. So this bookkeeper that I wanted to share with you today is introverted. And one of the key things that she shared with me as soon as we started talking is that she didn't have a problem talking in front of people. She didn't have a problem connecting with people. It was really just the point that when it came down for her to do her work, she really wanted that solitude to be able to really truly focus on the work at hand. And she is a referral-based bookkeeper, and she has about 40 clients right now and is really up to capacity. She has a 3-person team. The majority of the folks that work with her are working on a part-time basis. And she doesn't use any social media or any events to get clients. She told me that a lot of her clients just came from referrals. So she gave me the example that her son has a construction business, and he works with folks for cement, the cement guy, as well as the electrician. And they were just talking about, their businesses, some of the trials and tribulations that they had gone through in their business. And a lot of them were talking about their books, how their books were a mess. They really weren't doing the due diligence to do that because that wasn't their zone of genius. And that's how she was able to get those clients, just merely her son telling them, hey, my mom's a bookkeeper. She could help you out with the books. And boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. She has a new client just as a result of her son telling her about that. And as a result of telling his fellow business partners about that. So as a result of that, she's become overworked and she really can't take even any more clients. And she really feels like she's been a slave to her business. And some of the biggest bottlenecks that she's experiencing right now is her QuickBook automations needs more cleanup than what she would like. She has actually really turned off the QuickBooks automation because she noticed the AI was making up vendors, that they were mismatching the wrong transactions. So it was better to cut it off so she wouldn't have to go back and clean all of it up. But a lot of that required a lot of work on her end, because the folks she currently has working for her are strictly bookkeepers. They really don't have the accounting background where she can really just have them to go through and find those little nuances that only an accountant would find because of their education and attention to detail. So she has to really verify that those transactions. Have any of you that are bookkeepers or that are accountants experienced that? Are you experiencing something similar? If so, comment me too in the comments. So right now she's spending a lot of time reviewing her team's work for mistakes and things that are unclear processes, because they don't have the expertise to really look for that. It sounds, based on what she's telling me, I don't really think she may have some SOPs, but for some of the reoccurring tasks. But one of the things that have really been a bottleneck for her is really trying to find a person that can step in and do this work for her, because she really wants more of an advisory type of role in her business, where she would have another accountant taking care of those things, verifying, making sure the transactions are right. She could pass that on and delegate that to somebody else. She would definitely want to do. So I wanted to give her, after I found out about her story, we're now working to talk about her accounting workflow. So I wanted to give a couple of tips of what I am noticing thus far. And one of the things that I did in an effort to really better understand what was actually going on, I created what was called a workflow wellness check. And this basically allows me to go through the current workflow and look at one process to really find out what are the 2 or 3 high impact bottlenecks that we can actually work through. And then come up with some really quick wins that will allow you to, first and foremost, have a standard of operation procedure, an SOP that you can follow and that you could then pass on to new employees for them to follow as well. It would also help have some clear automation rules that would really allow better delegation structure, so that it's not always on her, and that when she does find this person that she's looking for, she would be able to get the 10 hours back in her week and really have that more of an advisory type of role, more so than doing the grunt work of the bookkeeper. So we are at the process of starting that right now, and I will follow up with you all to let you know exactly how this works out. But the goal of this is for us to meet. We're going to set up a strategic planning call. I call it an accounting strategic planning call, where we'll actually meet and go over that process. I get a really better sense of what is going on and the processes that she wants to, what she has in place, and the upgrades that are needed to make it work. Go back, create the SOP, and then be able to put the SOP in action, because I'm not going to leave her hanging. I'm not going to just create something and say, okay, you handle that, because this is all about working to make sure that she gets this time back. So I know that just from anything, when you do something or make a change, there's some iteration that you're going to have to go through to kind of make sure that it works out the way you want it to. And some things that you may have changed, and then once you implement, realize, I really don't want to do it that way. So with that said, it involves the planning, the strategic planning call. It also involves the check, creating the SOP, implementing the new SOP and putting it into action, and then be able to come back and have a check-in meeting to make the necessary tweaks to really smooth out the implementation, so that you're not left hanging, so you can truly get your time back. And that is exactly what we're planning to do. So the next step is, after we do that one system, the next step would be to help her create a new employee onboarding system, because I know that she talked about that a lot. She was really looking for someone that had the critical mind and the accounting mind that she can really pass that verification on to, so she can have more of that advisory role and be able to delegate some of those really verifying and day-to-day bookkeeping tasks to someone else, so that she can free herself up to be more of an advisor. So that is definitely the plan. And we'll be looking into how to do that through our Freedom First Accelerator, which is a coaching program that allows you to look at various systems in your process and really fine-tune those systems to better serve your clients, to give you more time back, and so you don't have to be a slave to the business, and you can provide the quality of work and be in a role that you want to, especially if you want to be more advisory, so you don't have to be that slave to your business. So one of the things that in doing all of this, you may be wondering, what is the big picture effect of this check? First and foremost, it's going to help her turn her bottleneck into a system. So it's actually a system that can be repeatable, that regardless of who comes into her bookkeeping or accounting firm, she would be able to pass the information on, and they would know exactly how to do it on a step-by-step basis. Because when you have different people doing it a different way, and you don't necessarily have a core process on how it's being done, a lot of things can be missed, and it allows you to really have a solid process that can be done over and over again. It's also going to give her the freedom to choose her new clients. I know we were talking about how it always seems that the clients that want the most are the ones that are paying you the least, right? So it would give her the opportunity to really go through her client base and prune some of those clients by possibly updating their price. And if they wanted to stay with her, they would pay her a premium price, but she would definitely be getting the more money for the work that they are asking for. But then it also may allow her to eliminate some of them, because they would eliminate themselves because of the price. So that is also something that would work in her favor, and just really allow her to focus on that advisory role. I know she said that probably about 3 or 4 times. So I know that that's really something that she truly, truly wants. She's just got to work through how she can delegate the accounting task off to someone else to really help her to get there. So I wanted to share this with you because I wanted you to have the opportunity to schedule this workflow wellness check as well. It starts off with a strategic planning call, and you can scan this QR code right here. It's called an accounting strategic planning call. So if you are tired and maxed out and tired of being the bottleneck, we have a few spots open that will allow you to book this call, so we can map out your workflow and really identify where your biggest time leaks are, so you can actually decide. We together can decide if this workflow wellness check is going to get you to your desired promised land. So again, scan this QR code to book that strategic planning call. We'll meet, find out what's going on in your business, and then make a decision if the workflow wellness check is the right fit for you. So who do you know that is looking for a way to delegate more tasks off to other people, simplify their system, and get time back? Then share this video with 3 of your girlfriends that are possibly in that predicament. I know that accountants are all about community. So if you found value in this video, share it so other folks can level up their business and not be a slave to their business as well. So as always, thanks for watching. Scan the QR code, and we'll see you next time, same place. Bye for now.